This comes after much speculation about when the Avatar sequel would be dropping on the platform after its digital release in late March signaled that a streaming release would soon follow eventually, but not for a bit, as reported by Gizmodo. The Way of Water's March 28 digital release came 101 days after its December 17 premiere, longer than the expected 90-day theatrical window. It was because of this typical window that many were predicting Avatar 2 to arrive on Disney Plus in March. With the streaming release now coming in June, Disney Plus subscribers are getting to return to Pandora much later than expected. To celebrate the announcement, Disney released a brand new poster and promotional teaser for the movie. Speaking with NPR's Morning Edition show, Avatar 2 director James Cameron offered his thoughts on those watching the movie at home instead of in theaters. The record-breaking filmmaker first offered some guidance on how best to view The Way of Water at home for a good experience. If you watch Way of Water at home on a reasonably large flat-screen TV with a decent sound system and you sit close enough and that way across the room, you're going to have a good experience. Cameron also emphasized the true importance of the cinematic experience, being free of any distractions from the outside world. I think when you start looking at something on a phone, you're sort of missing the point. Going to a movie theater is less about the size of the screen and the perfection of the sound system. And it's more about a decision to not multitask. Avatar, The Way of Water's late streaming release likely comes down to Disney's expectation to continue profiting from the blockbuster for a while longer. As the sequel's theatrical run winds down and weekly hauls continue to dwindle, Disney will now be able to further its Avatar 2 profits through the digital home release. Looking at another one of last year's blockbuster phenomenons, Paramount kept Top Gun: Maverick only in theaters for a fairly standard 88 days as its box office haul continued to grow to almost $1.5 billion. But after that, the studio waited for a further 121 days to 209 days total, before pushing the sequel on Paramount+. Disney recently kept Black Panther: Wakanda Forever as a theatrical exclusive for several weeks longer than most of the MCU's recent releases as its box office total continued to grow. However, when the Marvel Studios sequel did get its home release, the digital and Disney Plus debuts came on the same day. As the House of Mouse has held off on Avatar 2's Disney Plus drop for so long since its digital release, clearly the shift in release strategy paid off. And that should come as no surprise after how many records The Way of Water broke in theaters to become the third highest grossing movie of all time. Avatar: The Way of Water will release exclusively on Disney Plus on June 7.